Hi, this is Bronislava from HandMadeRukodelky, and please join me today for a pattern stitch time. Okay, you are a beginner and you have learned how to cast on and how to do knit stitches, okay? And you're not ready yet to really learn a purl stitch. Yet you would like to go and create something that is a little bit more exciting. And this is actually a stitch that could go and do it. It looks difficult, but it's not difficult. To create this stitch is not hard at all. It's easy. You just have to have a very good dexterity of your fingers, that's all. And you already know this stitch. It's a knit stitch. Okay, so what you need to do, you just like you would go and do a knit stitch, you insert your needle into the stitch, and now you will just wrap the yarn twice. Okay, push it down with your finger if you're knitting continental style, grab it with your thumb and pull it through. Okay, and do the same thing again. You insert your needle into the stitch, wrap yarn twice, grab it with your thumb so it doesn't escape you, and pull it through the stitch, and continue like this with all the stitches all the way to the end. One more time slowly. Insert the needle into the stitch, wrap twice, hold it. Now you grab it here with the thumb and pull it through. Okay, and so this is how you do this elongated stitch, and it gives your knit more exciting look, and yet you're using for this pattern only one stitch, which is fabulous. So after you do all these stitches where you wrap yarn twice around your needle and pull it through, you will just knit 4 rows. Over here I knitted 4 rows, okay? So you will, and this is how it's done. Each stitch has 2 wrapped yarns. So what you need to do is always knit the first yarn, okay? That means, you see how they are wrapped? You go see always 2 yarns in each stitch. So you will knit this one and you will drop this one. You will knit this one and you will drop this one. So let me demonstrate. I will knit this one. Okay. Now we need to drop it off the of this needle on the left needle, and if it's for left-handed people, it's of the right needle. Okay, so we will drop it and drop it. Okay, and again, knit. You see, you do again knit stitch, and now you drop it and drop it. Okay, and again, knit, drop it, drop it. Knit, drop it, knit, and drop it. Okay, you see how easy it is? It's just a knit stitch. It's not hard at all. Only one, don't take both, only one. The other one basically just unwraps and drops. There you go. Now, this was my first row. After I wrapped all this yarn on my needle, this is my first row, and now I have to knit 3 more rows. Okay, now we knitted 4 rows, and let's go and see. Now I pull it I pull it so it kind of looks nice and neat and is, you see? Now you always have to knit 4 rows, or if you want to knit 6 rows, you can knit 6 rows or 8 rows. They always have to be even number of rows. So 1 row is the wrap row plus even number rows of knit stitches without wrapping it twice, okay? And it's for the reason because one side is always a little longer and one side is a little shorter. And since we did this row before, this is shorter and this is longer, okay? So it really evens out both sides. It just comes out that way. There is really nothing you can do about it. Since I did it in continental style, I can try to demonstrate it also in English style. So right now we are supposed to do this elongated row, okay, which is wrap yarn twice around. And as you know, I'm not the best in English style, but I will try my best, okay? So we insert the needle into the stitch, wrap twice, okay, let me go in, and then pull the yarn through both wrapped up yarns, okay? And do it again, push the needle in, wrap it 1 and 2, and pull in. Now try not to make it too tight, because you will be, you know, when I'm actually knitting English style, I make those stitches really tight. So yes, it needs to be slightly tightened up, but not too tight, okay? And 1, 2, and pull it through. And 1, 2, and pull it through. And you know what I have noticed actually, when I am working with continental style, I have to hold these 2 stitches with my thumb. But because the yarn is pulling it back, it really does not slip off the needle. So you don't have to worry about holding it with your thumb. Okay, so, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and pull it through. Okay, and you continue just like this all the way to the end. I'm not doing that bad today. I could have been doing a lot worse, right? We will knit 4 rows, and again we will just put our needle in to the first one. Tighten it up a little bit because that's the first one, not too tight though. And when you pull it through, you drop both from the needle. Okay? And again, just grab this one only. Okay? Pull it through the stitch and then drop both of these. And again, only one, and drop 1 and 2. It's basically just 1 stitch, but it looks like 2 stitches. Okay, and now, so that was our first row, and you just will knit 3 more rows in a regular way, okay? I am making this much looser because I'm not used to knitting with English style, so tension is not the best, you know. It's kind of funny how once you get used to one style, you know, that it's just you're not the best in the other style. Well, it doesn't look too bad though. Look at that. 2 more rows. So I did this in English style, and it really doesn't look that much different from my continental style, as I see. It kind of looks pretty good. I thought that I made these stitches a little bit too loose because I was watching it not to make it too tight, but it looks pretty good. Here we are at the end of the video. If you watched it all the way to the end, thank you very much. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to share it, and I will see you another time.